Hey guys, this is a Casablaca Saturn. I think this is my first Saturn video. I've had a few Saturns. This is for sale and I already have a buyer pending. Let's see if we can get a close-up on the serial number there so somebody can date it. Hopefully you can see it better than I can. It's raining outside. Abby does not like the thunder. And you'll see it's got the traditional Saturn canopy there and the Panama style arms. It actually did not come with the Saturn canopy, I had a spare. This is the canopy and down rod it came with. And so this is the canopy and down rod that it'll ship with unless somebody tells me otherwise. Because that's what it came with. It came with the traditional hang true. I just happen to have this Saturn canopy and a shorter down rod for testing purposes. And like I said, it came with these arms instead of the traditional Saturn arms. But if you want it to look like the traditional Saturn arms, you just mount the blades below it, and then there's no noticeable difference. So let's even... Abby, what did we say? Abby's freaking out because of the thunder and lightning. And it came with this W11. Show us the W11, Abby. Okay. Now we're going to try and do a demo mode. Remember how to do demo mode, Abby?
Okay.
First turn the power on. Okay, now it's drawing 0.42. Then what do you do after that? Remember? Fan, light, fan, light, fan. Uh-oh, I think you did it either too quick or not quick enough. Turn the power off and let it sit for a second. Okay, turn it back on. So fan, light, fan, light, fan. There we go. That's test mode. I wonder if my car windows are open.
I think they are.
I'm gonna go. Can you hold the camera, sweetie? Just let it go through test mode. I'm gonna go close my car windows, okay? How about your car windows, Andy?
I think mine were up, but might have left one cracked. I'm not that worried about it. Oh, there it goes on reverse.
How are things going up here?
It's going through, it's coming out.
Has it made it all the way through yet?
Oh, it just reversed itself. Now it's going through the speed.
Well, I can't remember how last time I hung a hang true from a J-hook, I had a way to do it. And I can't remember what that is. So I had to make it the new way this time. It's not done with demo mode? I think? Nope, it's reversing.
Second time it's reversed.
I think this might be the second time through demo mode, but I'm not sure. I wasn't down here.
Does it stop after demo mode, or does it just keep going?
It just keeps going.
Okay.
It will
So,
continue.
yeah, this is
It will
the second-
continue on demo mode for as long as.
As long as you leave it on.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this looks like the end of demo mode. So the light is off, the fan is off. So give it. You undo the switch. See that signal means it's starting demo mode again. Turn it off. Okay. So do you remember how to control the speeds and the light and stuff? You don't remember? Okay, so turn the power on. So with just the light, it draws 0.42. Now push and hold the light button. Wait, sorry, I'm wrong. Just push it once. Try it again. Just push it once. That turns the light off. With nothing on it, draws 0.07. The power switch is still on. Now push and hold the light button. Now let go. Wait, did it? I think it already climbed up some. You want to push and hold and let go when it's on the first light setting. So, okay, or you can do that. Here, push it once. Now push and hold. Now let go. The very lowest light setting, it draws 0.22. Now push and hold again. That's good. Now you can push and hold and let it just climb up. And that's how you increase the brightness. And we're just about at max now. You still holding? Okay, now push it once. Now push and hold the fan button until it beeps once. That's low. 0.21. Let's let it sit on low for a little bit. Nice slow low on IntelliTouch. Now push and hold it again. That's 2.
How many ones are there?
How many ones are there? How many speeds?
Yeah.
6. Yeah, so that's 2.29. I'll take us to 3. 3 is 0.43. 4, you can wait a little bit between speeds, is 0.62. Starting to feel some error. Push 5. 0.76. Now take us to 6. Leave it there. I'm going to check the airflow. Should be the same as any other K55 fan.
It's nice and well balanced.
It is. One of the blades is a little bit off, but you can't tell.
It's not wobbling.
Nope. And light together at the same time. And let go. Now it reversed. So once it stops, then we can go through all the speeds again, but now it'll be in reverse. And he was in that Jackie Wilson, Little Richard era of soul singers, like late 50s. Why are you scared? Because of what? Scary thunder? Why is the thunder scary? Because what? Okay, so the thunder is scary because it's loud? What is it going to do to you because it's loud? Why is lightning scary? Do you know anybody that's been struck by lightning? Okay. So you think it's going to happen to you? Do you think you'll be the one person out of everybody that has been struck by lightning? I don't know. Andy's been in more storms than both of us put together because he likes to go where storms are. And he's never been struck by lightning. Have you, Andy?
Not yet.
Are you sure that's not why your hair is like that?
I don't know.
So, Andy's never been struck by lightning. I don't think either one of us has been struck by lightning.
Chances of being struck by lightning when you're inside are pretty low.
Yeah.
Now, if you're out in the middle of a field, say in the thunderstorm, it would probably be not such a good idea.
Not if you're carrying a metal umbrella or something like that. Do me a favor. Can you start the speed, sweetie? You remember how to do it?
Wait, all of them? The demo mode?
Not the demo mode. Just the 6 speeds. So that's low reverse, 0.21. You sure don't let it stay on the speed for very long, do you? 2 reverse, 0.29. 3 reverse, 0.43.
Speaking of scary things, have you seen Jurassic World?
Not yet.
I saw it last night with my parents.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. It's one of the better movies I've seen in a theater in a while.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've been to see a movie in the theater. My wife and I keep saying, "Oh, we want to see that, like Avengers, then the next Avengers, then Guardians of the Galaxy, and all." She loves them, like all the like comic-based stuff, like Marvel-based stuff, and all that. So anytime one of those comes out, we always say we're going to see it in the theaters, and then we never get around to it, and we end up just either buying it or downloading it and watching it at home once it's available for that.
Sure. So she's probably seen the latest Captain America movie then.
Probably.
One of the Marvel ones.
Is it how they did another one recently?
Yeah. Because that was one I went to see in a theater.
If she's either seen it or downloaded it and is waiting for me to watch it. Because she usually goes on like BitTorrent or something like that and finds a bootleg copy when it's still in the theaters. Okay, what are we on, Abby? You remember? We're on 4, I think. I think it's a 5.
Don't say that on video. The feds will come after her.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
Someone got hurt.
No one got hurt.
I hear an ambulance.
I don't hear an ambulance.
I hear one.
Okay. Take it to 6. 0.97.
Ooh.
Okay. Now can you turn the switch off? That's a nice amount of lightning. Can you turn the switch off? Abby? You want to go sit in the car? Okay, then you gotta stay quiet. You can either talk during the video or you can be quiet. But all the whiny stuff, we've already established that nothing's gonna happen to you. You're safe in here. If lightning is gonna strike anyone, it'll be me or Andy since we're taller.
There you go. Here's a razor blade.
Perfect thing when you have kids around.
I turned the whole switch off.
Yeah, you turn the whole switch off? Good, that's what we want. Because we're done with that one for now. I'm going to show you one other thing we can do with this, though. So this is an older IntelliTouch fan. Rain has let up some, too. And I believe it has what's called flick mode. I showed this in one other video, where you could buy the fan without the IntelliTouch switch and then just use a regular wall switch. The only thing I don't know how to do on flick mode is reverse the fan. But you can adjust the fit. You can turn the light on and off, and you can adjust the speeds. And I'll show you how to do that when it's done spinning down. I don't know why they discontinued flick mode after the first generation of IntelliTouch. I thought it was cool because then if you lost your control or didn't have a control, you still had an option to use the fan. You remember the California Gold, Andy?
No.
Casablaca fan similar to this, but it had a different light kit. It had the same motor housing, different blade brackets, different light kit.
Okay.
And instead of brass, it was 24 karat gold plated.
Nice.
I've never seen one anywhere other than in catalogs, and I would like one. So hopefully one day one will come to me. I've been pretty good at finding all the other stuff I've been saying I wanted. It should stay on low speed. Is it on low? Yep. And then if I want the light off, I think I do off and back on again. And now it's operating on low speed.
So now how do you change fan speeds?
Okay, I turn the switch off, back on, off, back on again, low, speed 2, off, back on again. Now it should be on speed 2, and if I want the light off, whoops.
It's a little tricky.
It is tricky, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get the speed with the light off. Okay. I did it before, I had it with the fan and the light off. Now we're just at light again. So let's try again. Low. Speed 2. Off. Back on again. Now it's speed 2 with the light on. But I want speed 2 with the light off. Nope. Nope.
It's doing a lot of blinking.
Let's try 3. Now that's speed 3 with... Nope, it's not. I got it with speed 1. So let's try again. Let's try just the light. Just speed 1. Speed 1 with no light on. So I can get speed 1 with no light. So let's try speed 2. Let's leave it off for a bit. Just the light off. That's nope. Now we have speed 2 and the light. There we go. Speed 2, no light. Let's try speed 3, no light. Two, 3. Speed 3 with light. Speed 3, no light. Like I said, the only thing I don't know how to do is, you know what? Hold on a second. I might even have the paperwork that tells me what to do. Here, Abby, you want to hold the camera? I'm going to go downstairs and look.
That's a nice fan, isn't it? A lot of companies tried to copy this design, but they didn't have that 3-step light kit on the bottom, which to me is the thing about it that looks the most like the planet Saturn. The rings of Saturn, although it does have the rings on the side of the motor housing too.
Okay, I have a guide to IntelliTouch, and I have an owner's manual to what looks like a Slumber 3 fan, which is a 3-speed fan. So let's see. Oh, nope. There's an IntelliTouch manual in here too. Let's see what else is in here. Slumber 3 instructions. What do we got here? Slumber 3. House had a lot of Casablancas. Turn it off. Turn the wall switch on. Quickly turn switch off and on, and the fan will start rotating through the speeds. 1, 2, 3. To set the speed, simply flick the switch, as in turn power off and back on in 1 second, when the desired speed is reached. The fan is now set at the selected speed. Once the fan speed has been set, simply flick the switch 3 times to reverse airflow direction if required. A 4-tone signal indicates that this has been accomplished. To reverse direction again, turn power off and follow the above procedure. So let's see. It says flick the switch 3 times. Hey, there we go, reversed. I am excited that I figured that out. But there's nothing about how to control the light, which I figured out all on my lonesome.
There he goes.
Okay, it's power off. No, I wanted to reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Dee 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 dee. Come on. There we go. Now here's another thing that I found. I'll turn that switch off. We're going to utilize the IntelliTouch control. We have the opportunity for home safe, which I think is what turns. Okay, there's three functions. That there's home safe, there's light minder, and there's safe exit. Home safe, I believe that will randomly turn the light on and off if you're not home to make it seem like you're home.
Sure.
So let's try that. We're gonna turn power on here, and it says light, fan, light, fan, light, fan, light, fan. The light is on. I don't know if it's going to do anything because, I mean, who knows how many hours it's set to stay on before it turns off again. See, and the scary thunder and lightning are all gone. Then there's light minder. I don't know what that does. I would assume that would be the one that turns it on and off when you're not home. Then there's safe exit, which I would think probably turns the light off, you know, a few minutes after you do it.
It's like a garage light.
Right. Okay, well, it hasn't done anything yet for home safe. So.
Can you do a 0 to full on this fan? Or
No.
Not really with the way it's...
No. The closest would be like the flick where it just goes beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, and it'll eventually get to full, but it's
Yeah.
not going to go any slower than that. I mean, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this isn't doing anything. We're not just going to watch this. So let's try light minder, which is fan, fan, light, light. Wait a second. The instructions for light minder and safe exit are the same. Fan, fan, light, light.
So there are two different names for the same thing?
I'm confused. How could it be? Okay, just in case just tell me if I'm crazy. Light minder. To enter, alternately press light and fan in this sequence. Fan, fan, light, light. Safe exit. To enter, alternately press light and fan in this sequence. Fan, fan, light, light. Oh, after you hear confirming audio tones, press light. So let's see. Fan, fan, light, light. I don't know what's up with this thing. I'm going to turn it off for a little bit. I think we confused it. I think all these programs have to be done right after you turn the power on, otherwise it doesn't take. So let's try it. Power on. Fan, fan, light, light. So that is light minder. Let's give it a minute and see if light minder does anything. I wish I had like something other than my phone so that I could look up what these are supposed to do while we're filming. Because right now it's, you know,
Yeah.
looks like it's just...
Are you sure the thunder's gone?
I'm not saying, it sounds like it's gone. It might come back. Who knows? Maybe it missed you.
At the pool, they said you have to wait for 35 minutes before you can get back in the pool because that means the thunderstorm's over.
Now, do they let you in the pool if it's, do they let you in the pool if it's raining but there's no thunder?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not doing anything interesting.
Alright.
Power off. Power on. Fan. Fan. Light. Light. And push light again. Let's see if it, like, after a minute, will turn the light off. We'll see which happens first, the fan spinning down or the light doing something.
What's that noise?
What noise? I hear a little kid whining. You hear that noise?
Aww.
You don't hear that one?
I'm talking about it looks like
I don't think so.
That's probably water dripping off the roof onto like garbage cans or something. Hey, the light turned off on its own.
That must be light minder.
So we figured out light minder. Well, I figured out one of them. I guess when it spins down, we'll stop the video because that's been a pretty thorough.
I think we've had as much fun with this one as we can.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to learn about IntelliTouch. There's a lot of things I didn't know. I'll be keeping these instructions on hand so that I can.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I have them somewhere, but I didn't care. Like until I started doing videos, why would I care? You know.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you say flick mode is something they only had on earlier ones?
Very first IntelliTouch, the first generation.
Huh.
So.
I think.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think if my Panama might have it or not, because it's I can't believe it's that old, but I think it's got the same control.
Well, there was a generation that had this control that was not flick mode.
Okay, it's probably
But
from that then.
If it has this control in the fat switch housing instead of the slimmer one, there's a fairly good chance that it has it. And all you need to do is just hook it up to power and see what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready to stop the camera?